Welcome back to Mint Out of the Box. I'm your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb, bringing you my 40 plus years of action figure and toy collecting knowledge in this amazingly entertaining unboxing channel here on YouTube. As you can see this week, I have a championship belt, so you know what that means. Championship belt review. But before we do that, I told you all last week that producer Steph had secured us some advanced screening passes for the new Batman film. So Wednesday night, me and the crew from Mint Out of the Box went and checked it out. And this here is the Mint Out of the Box movie review. I give it a thumbs up. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It is a different take on Batman. It is a more non-comic-y, if you can know what I mean. It's not over the top, like it's not like the other Batman films. It's more like the graphic novels. You see him. It's more of a detective story. It's more of like a mid-90s thriller with happens to be Batman in it. The Riddler is more of a serial killer type. It's a lot more graphic. Catwoman is not out there beating up 250-pound men. She's kind of more, it's kind of a very relatable, kind of more like down to earth movie. Different take on Batman. It's a very long movie, very dark, but it's worth it. If you're a big Batman fan and you read the comics and the graphic novels, things like that, you'll really appreciate it. But it's nothing like the Keaton films. It's not even anything like the Christopher Nolan films. And it's nothing like the Zack Snyder films. But it's a really good movie. I suggest you check it out. So that's my movie review. Now on to the main event. This here is the World Class Championship Wrestling Light Heavyweight Championship. I was always a huge fan of this belt. When I first saw it back in, I believe, in 87, when I started watching World Class on a regular basis when the belt first came around. I believe in storyline, they said Eric Embry went and won it in South Africa and started defending it in World Class. Was the Fritz Von Erich Texas-based promotion, focused around the Von Erichs. But this belt, besides being a very pretty belt, I've always liked just the design of it. Very unique. There's not any other belts out there that any mainstream belts that they copy this from. As you see, it has the kind of the eagles on it that almost all world class belts had. The tag belts had it. The Texas Tag Team belts had it. The 6-man belts had it. And a lot of other belts during that time period. The mid-'80s, the early to mid-'80s is when the wrestling belts kind of went from just looking like a belt with some plates on it to actual trophy type belts like this. So, like I said, I was like this, and this is kind of an iconic belt and kind of an important belt that gets lost in history. This was actually the first championship, even though it's a light heavyweight belt. He is not a light heavyweight. Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, this was his first championship. Jeff Jarrett, Double J, this was his first championship. They both beat Eric Embry for it. The title was only around for a few years. It passed back and forth from Embry to, I think, one of the Simpson brothers. I think Sean Simpson, maybe Steve Simpson, one of the two. Embry, Embry win it back, lost it to Cactus Jack, lost it to Jeff Jarrett. It was Embry won it back at Super Class 3, the failed Mega AWA World Class Joint pay-per-view back in 1988. But like I said, I always liked the belt. As I told you guys before, I'm a big fan of the light heavyweight belts. I actually got this belt from producer Steph. I don't know where she got it. It came DHL, so it was made overseas somewhere. For a belt, and I believe it was off of eBay. So this is a success story off eBay. The leather is really, really good. The plate thickness is really good. If I had a complaint, and the only complaint I'd have is the plating. You can see some of the buffing in it. But I was actually thinking about getting this replated at some point. But I mean, the plates are attached really nice. And snap box is really good. See the side plates are all really nice. No breakage. Nothing poking through in the back. like I said, it can be a little bit shinier, a little bit better plating. I don't know what she paid for it because it was a gift, so I didn't ask. But I'm sure it didn't break the bank. So, but I mean, this, like I said, this is an eBay. This is 200. So this is the eBay success story. Like I said, $200, and if I send it out to get replated, maybe another $100. So $300 into this if I go that far. I mean, it looks good for what it is. I'm not putting it on TV. It's for my personal collection. You know, I only have a couple more light heavyweight, cruiserweight belts I want to get for my collection. And this will look really good in Tennessee when we get there. But like I said, it was a crapshoot she took. And let me tell you guys this. If you guys decide to take a shot and order off of eBay, pay with PayPal. So if you get something and it's a piece of crap, you have that buyer's protection. You can send it on back and get your money back. So if you do it, don't do no side deals. Don't do anything like that. Don't get referred to another website. Go through PayPal so you always have that protection. So, like I said, this is a success story. I think I'm up to 18, 19 belts now. Candyman Chris got a couple belts, so he's probably in the lead right now. But it's not a competition. But it kind of is. But nah, he'll probably always be in the lead because I don't want to. I ain't got room, as you can tell, for barely any of this stuff. So, like I said, that's a review for the belt for the world class light heavyweight belt this week. Hope you're all having a tremendous week. If you get a chance, go check out Batman. We are going to be headed to Florida next week. Next week will be our last regular scheduled show. We might actually film a show from Florida. So I don't know what exactly we'll do. We might actually just do a montage of us actually do some toy hunting in Florida. We're going to go to a couple other states too. So, you know, we'll check out some stuff. Well, like, I don't know. I've never been to Florida. Yeah, I have. But I never traveled in Florida. Maybe in states. I don't know, cities. I always get corrected on here. We're going to be doing toy hunting other than California. So we're going to check things out. And we'll bring you that. Maybe we'll see an alligator or something. I don't know. And I might do some toy hunting at Universal. There might be some cool toys there. Who knows? Because we're going to Universal. So if y'all want to come out and see me in Florida, we'll be at Universal on Thursday. So come on out to Universal. Check us out. If MLB gets their act together and gets a deal going, we might be at some spring training games this weekend. Or that weekend. So if not, I will be wandering aimlessly through the Everglades, headbutting alligators on my vacation. So that's all for this week. Have a tremendous one. I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.